Alright, it's Lunatic from the Woods. We're out near the bay this time. We're not in the middle of the woods. It's nice. Yeah, what I'm going to talk about is like, I was just thinking of the story that, that happened when I was like more in like the depleted state. So for all you guys, listen up. When you're completely depleted, like, it's gonna be like screaming in your face, like what to do and why things are the way that they are, and you're probably not gonna see it because you're in such a low vibrational state. Even in my lowest state, I wasn't half as bad as some of you guys. Like, I hear some of the stories throughout the community. Like, a lot of people they really need help, like, getting this shit together and, kind of suppressing this demon, like lust. So, I mean, my story, like, so I'm gonna go back to, like, when I was 32. So, 15, 16 years ago. I'm 32. In my 30s, that was when I was in my lowest state. Things didn't really start to catch up to me until I was like in my 30s. So, I mean, there was this one guy that I used to work with. I remember this guy. I remember what he used to say. This guy, I mean, it was almost like every woman was attracted to him. He was married. He had a bunch of kids. And I mean, I'm not telling you guys to do this just to sleep around with women. I'm not saying this. But this guy was like on a totally different level. I mean, he was jacked and everything. And the whole thing was, like, we were in this guy's house, and this guy was just like this creepy perv, videotapes, of all kinds of disgusting shit, cum rags overflowing all over the bed, fucking encrusted, just totally disgusting. And me, I mean, being in that lower state, I really wasn't that grossed out by it, because you're kind of down there on the same level as the same guy. And he was completely disgusted. He was like, it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking creep. What the fuck is this shit? We shouldn't even be here. Because I was helping install the cable for this guy. Back then, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, VHS, he had VHS tapes. It wasn't that long ago, but I mean, he had like a collection of them. I mean, 2011, somewhere in there, 2010, 2011. So I'm doing it, and he looks me dead in the eyes, and he's like, that shit's fucking disgusting. He's like, I've never masturbated a day in my life. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about? He's like, no. He's like, seriously, this shit's fucking gay. And I'm like, I didn't get it back then, because I was like, well, you're doing it to women, not to men. He's like, dude, the women are not there, and you're playing with a dick. And I was like, you're out of your mind. So this guy never masturbated once. Not once. I mean, and it really showed. I mean, I've seen this guy with women. Like, he was just like, you know, his thoughts were firing off so quick. And they were just loving everything he said. Like, he was really quick-witted. Nobody really fucked with him. You know, and he liked me because, I mean, I guess he liked me just because I was, like, underneath him. But he used to play games with it. I remember this one time, it kind of annoyed me. This lady's, like, all over him. You know, oh, we should get together and blah, blah, blah. And he would flat out tell women that he was married. And they didn't fucking care. But he would just do it anyway. I'm not telling you guys to do that. Like, by no means, but it's like night and day. And he was just on nofap. Like, he just always thought that shit was stupid. And it never made any sense in his brain. And it really showed. So anyway, back to this other woman. She's trying to give him a tip. And this lady's completely just like giving me dirty looks and shit. And like, you know, being real nasty to me. She's being real sweet as pie with him. And so he comes, walks by me, and walks behind me just to fuck around, because he knew that he wanted to see what the woman would do, because he's like, there's no way that she's gonna give him the tip. He thought that was the funniest thing in the world. I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro, like, what are you doing? And then, but see, like, I was one of those guys that, like, some guys get really mad and they want to fight you over that shit. But I was never really like that. I was more confused, and I didn't know why he was the way that he was. But that is the reason why he was the way that he was. Because of that. And only that. I was just like, oh, well, he was just born that way. And it was like, I don't even think he really realized that that's why he was the way that he was. But I mean, like, you guys gotta wake up. Like, this is way more serious than you think it is. And then it's just funny because, like, there's a bunch of brainwashed people. They all talk about, like, you know, whoa, like, you know, you need money and you need a Ferrari and you gotta be a certain height. It's like, come on, guys. I'm fucking dirt poor. I never had a problem with women. You know, I have a wife and everything that, you know, I've never cheated on and I never will. But yeah, like, in my 20s, I didn't have that problem, and then it started to become a problem, and I was already married at that point. When I had that problem before I started to change. Then, you know, I was in that job for a long time. 15 years. So later, right before I left, and I got really sick and I went into all that pain, I saw him because he moved to a different department. So I saw him and he's looking at me because now we're like the same. We're the same, you know. He's like, I didn't even recognize you. He's like, what's going on, Chris? And I'm like, he looked different too. You know, this is like 15 years later, you know, almost 15 years later, I didn't see him. And so now we're like kind of both the same. He's like, I didn't even recognize, you look so different. He's like, you don't have those fucking chubby cheeks anymore. He's like, you actually look better. You know, because my face, it defined my face and everything. So, I mean, you guys just need to get that out of your head. You know, like, that's all that women want is money. Like, yeah, I mean, it's nice. But I mean, a lot of them don't care. I mean, in my experience and what I've seen, they don't care. A lot of times they just don't like you because of that creep vibe that you're holding. And believe me, I was holding a creep vibe. I wasn't even getting, back then I wasn't getting ignored by women. I was getting attacked. Women were just extremely rude to me. Oh my God, it was horrible. But yeah, I mean, so this is what like older people do. Like you kind of collect all these stories and you tell the stories, and hopefully you guys get something from this. So stay blessed, guys. That's all I have. Check out the journal. You know, that could help you start journaling and recording your thoughts and everything and what you feel. But you want to get out of that if you're in that, you know. And then guys get mad. They hate women. Oh, you hate women? That's all you want to, that's all you guys want to do is hate women. Yeah, I even saw one, these comments are funny. Like I laugh at them. Like as one of my videos is a simping video. I'm like, come on, bro. Like the whole point of these videos is for you guys to stop fucking around and take your fucking power back. That's what this is. You're fucking simping? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you fucking crazy? I think it was more like people comment like on the title. I think it's more the title. But you guys stay blessed. That's all I have.